The Frogs and the Well, after Aesop. There once lived two frogs, side by side in a beautiful pond. They were the best of friends. One very long, very hot summer, there was no rain. In fact, it was so hot and so dry that the pond dried up. All of the creatures that lived around the pond were left without a home. The ducks, the beavers, the ants, the dragonflies, the swans, the mosquitoes, and even the frogs packed up their homes and left the pond. All the creatures hurried in different directions to find a new home. The ducks waddled off to the right. The beavers scampered off to the left. The ants marched along the forest. The swans opened their wings and flew high into the air. The dragonflies and the mosquitoes buzzed in all directions. The two frogs leaped straight for the forest, hopping along its edge for a very long time. They did this for many nights, sleeping during the day. They were looking for a cool, damp place to live. Just when the frogs were ready to give up, they came upon a well. One of the frogs, the braver of the two, hopped up onto the ledge and looked down into the well. He could see nothing but darkness. The brave frog was so happy to find a new home. "This looks like a cool, damp place to live. Let's hop in and make this our home." The other frog, who was not as brave but much wiser, said, "Not so fast, my good friend. How do we know what is at the bottom of the well? What if this well has dried up like our pond? If we cannot see the bottom, is it a good idea to jump in?" But before the very brave frog had time to think about any of his friend's questions, the very brave but not so wise frog had hopped into the air and was on his way into the well. Even if you are very excited, don't forget to look before you leap.